Hello Leo, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a read for you guys tonight for April 2020. I hope everybody's doing well considering. So please know this is a general reading. It cannot, will not resonate with everyone. That's perfectly fine. Check the other signs in your chart for clarification or to find your story. Cross watchers, switch those energies around. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find me on my Facebook page, Mystic Kitten. We can discuss what that looks like there. My price list is also listed. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel so these messages can reach a broader audience, and people who need to hear these messages or who were intended to hear them can find them a little easier. So, with that being said, let's do a quick little April 2020 look into. All right, I'll get 3 shuffles for Leo. All right, April 2020 for Leo. April 2020 for Leo. Okay, let's see if there's enough. Oh, there's too many. Oh, there's just enough. Would you look at that? All right, the underlying energy for tonight's read is the 7 of Swords in reverse. So the 7 of Swords talks in reverse, talks about clearing the air, letting go of past grudges, allowing yourself to heal from truths or disloyalty, dishonesty that has affected you. The overall energy is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you are feeling very unfulfilled emotionally. You could feel like you're starting to withdraw. There also could be a breakdown in some of your emotional relationships. Work-wise, this could mean a lack of fulfillment. This could mean that you have a lack of desire to be there. It could be very hard for you to get up and force yourself to do that every day. It could also mean that you're burnt out. In your recent history or past energy, you've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You've got the Empress in reverse. And you've got the King of Pentacles. So this tells me that you may have made a rash decision and ended something, lashed out. You could have quit. You could have walked out on a spouse, had a massive fight, started talking about divorce, could have told your significant other that you wanted out, you were tapping out. The King of Pentacles tells me because you wanted to focus on rebuilding something that was stronger. So I'm getting the strong feeling that whatever these deceptions were, these lies that you're trying to let go of. Okay, so the 7 of Swords is followed by the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So this tells me, yeah, you are trying to rid yourself of these past cycles that you're in right now so that you can start your new karmic cycle. You know that there's better waiting. I'm hearing in my head there's got to be better, because you know that you want to work towards fulfillment emotionally, but you have to deal with what's going on in the 3D world before you're going to be able to be done with that karmic. You may also be dealing with a karmic situation up here that has now completed. You've come into your King of Pentacles and you're ready to be stable and build a solid 3D world foundation. Money, relationships, like love relationships here in the 3D world. Your current energy right now, though, is materialism, which makes sense. In a traditional tarot deck, that would be the Death card. In this deck, that card to me talks about releasing feelings of ego, trying to get over selfishness, trying to get over being materialistic, trying to free yourself of grudges and old burdens. The Queen of Swords in reverse talks about being rash and not making, not having the ability to be level. It also tells me that there could be oh, somebody got found out. A lot of third parties coming out in these readings, guys. So we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got materialism, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, both in reverse. This tells me that you're walking away from a third party situation. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very rash, irrational, doesn't take time to really make decisions. They're kind of an act now, think later type of person. The Queen of Cups is very cold and withdrawn. She oftentimes is very emotionally manipulative and can at times even be codependent. In your future energy, you've got the Two of Wands, which talks about making a decision and being firm in that decision. It's like the Two of Wands is one of those decisions. It's like it's a life-altering decision. If you go left, your life will head this direction. If you go right, it'll go this direction. You can never go right once you've gone left. That doesn't mean you can't change what left looks like, but it means the right option will never be available to you again. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about putting in work and being reflective. And then there's the Emperor. And you have the Empress. You have the ultimate pair on the table. So you want to make the decision to work hard and reflect and do the self work so you can become this Emperor to call in your Empress. You know where you fucked up. I'm not saying you were the one who cheated, Leo. You might have been. You might have been the one who had two people on the go. But regardless to whether or not it was you with the two people on the go or you happen to be one of the two people, this tells me that you are fully owning your part in that. You are accepting where you went wrong, and you are completely 100% willing to say, yep, I did that. That was my bad. I shouldn't have allowed it. I shouldn't have done it. Whatever the circumstances are. And moving forward, I am not going to be like that anymore. And you're embodying this Emperor. This level, strong, decisive, providing, energy that, yeah, that's a good one. All right. So the card that flipped over was the Tower in the reverse, which tells me that you're ready to start rebuilding and to look towards building strong, happy foundations, which is exactly what we were talking about in your future. Let's get some clarification. Clarification on the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse, and the King of Pentacles, please, for the recent past energy. All right. We've got the Page of Swords, so some information is coming in. We've got the Five of Wands, so you feel like you've got clarity. You don't feel like the Five of Wands in reverse talks about clarity. It talks about coming to terms with things that were very aggravating or trying. And the Nine of Cups, yeah. So this information that comes in gives you clarity, and kind of it feels like a weight being lifted off your shoulders, and it allows you to embrace the idea of moving forward and achieving that Nine of Cups, that fulfillment, right? All right. Can I get clarity for materialism, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in the present energy? That one will not go back in the deck. Okay, clarifying your present energy, materialism, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups both in reverse. We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So currently you are focused on healing from the fights, from the bullshit that came from this. You have cut yourself out of this equation. You don't feel clear on it. You don't feel like you got all the answers you were looking for, but you're willing to be okay with the answers you got and just cut yourself out and be like, you know what, this is no good for me. This doesn't serve me. And you're walking away, and you're building you. You're working on you. With your Nine of Pentacles here, that tells me that you're pretty focused in this moment, in this energy. You're focused on rebuilding yourself. Finding what brings you happiness, what you want your world to look like. Let's get clarity on your future, and then we'll pull some wisdom cards from the universe. Clarification on the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Emperor in the immediate future, please. I think I want one more card for this. You got the Emperor twice in the same row. It's clarifying itself with itself. That's fun. That one was my bad. All right. So clarifying your immediate future, you've got the Two of Wands, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. So this tells me that you're prepared to make this decision, this necessary decision. You're ready. You clarified the Two of Wands with the Two of Wands, and you clarified the Emperor with the Emperor, which means you know what you want to do. You have that answer, whether it's on a subconscious level or on a like 3D realm, you know. On some level, you know you want to do, if the Lovers underneath too. You know how to become this emperor. You know what that looks like. But your King of Pentacles has gone in reverse, which tells me that you feel like you're faulting in the 3D world. By the time you hit this stage, now it's like this is starting to fall apart because you're trying to focus on the Lovers. You need to look at this. You need to turn your hangman upside down. You're feeling very rigid. You're feeling like you cannot get outside your head. You've got your mind set on something. You need to broaden that. Look outside the box. Stop trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Things don't always look pretty. What you're looking for may not look like you think it's going to. I hope that helps. We've got the underlying for possible outcome. We've got the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody, you want this beginning, but you're not willing to be the one to make the first move. You're afraid. With Justice in reverse, you're afraid of how they're going to accept this. This could be somebody you know already who doesn't think that, yeah, you feel like it's going to be a fight. You feel like you might be rejected, but the Empress does come up again. This is divine. This is kind of written in the stars type of shit. So this is definitely meant to be. This is definitely something you should pursue, but you need to turn your hangman upright. You need to be able to look at this from a different perspective, because I'm getting the feeling that you have a certain ideal of what this happy ending looks like, and I think you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking for a certain package, and if you keep looking for the same package, the contents will be the same. Does that make sense? All right, Leo, that's what, universe cards. 2 more shuffles. All right, what do you got for Leo? Wisdom. Okay. How does that even happen? So you just got the same 2 cards as Cancer. So if you have Cancer, if you're dealing with a Cancer, please go watch that one, because it may give you some clarification to what's going on here. In fact, I encourage every Leo that watches this to now go and watch the Cancer one. I'm getting a strong sense that the 2 go together. The Prison Wharf, self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness. Stop living in this state of lack. I don't have, I want, I wish I had. Be confident that you can make these things happen. You're a manifesting master. You're a Leo, for fuck's sakes. We don't live in that state of, woe is me. No, that's not who we are. We're fixed fire signs. We get the fuck up, we pull up our big girl, big boy panties, and we get that shit done. Get it done, Leo. Sort this shit out. And you got the Well Watcher. Wisdom, power of the divine. You have a major arcana relationship here waiting for you on a silver platter. And all you need to do is get over the past hurts so you can start this new cycle with this divine counterpart. Get out of your own way. I'm going to give you one more because they are the same. So I'm just going to give you the bottom of the deck. The Rainbow Prince. Compassion, perseverance. Be compassionate enough for yourself to let go. Forgiveness is not for those other people. It's for you. It's so that you can go and be happy and not hold on to that bullshit that ties you to those toxic things of your past. Please allow yourself that. You deserve that. All right, Leo, that's all I have for you. I hope your April is fantastic. Good luck with your divine counterpart. I hear that they can be the most challenging. We will connect real soon. Until then, blessed be, Leo.